We all carry the dark feminine archetype within us, regardless of our gender. This expression is characterized by magnetism and empowered sensuality. It's expressed through allure, mystery, and intuitive presence. The energy of the sorceress, the witch, enchantress, and the magician, the one who transforms by simply being, whose presence is radiating pleasurable attunement to and through their senses. They're occupied in this experience and a self-satisfied spectacle. More than an idea, this is a frequency, a living archetype. Archetypes are globally shared patterns of the psyche, maps that translate across cultures, helping us all to know better our inner and our outer worlds. The dark feminine embodies intuitive magnetism and the ability to manifest through presence, drawing in with sensitivity, attracting and revealing. Dark archetypes are primal, earthy, and embodied, characteristically receiving, while light is the energy of giving. Dark as an archetype is the pull of desire, the gravity of presence, the power of attraction. It's transformation through intimacy, chaos that heals by dissolving the old, and pleasure reclaimed as sacred. The dark has shadows too. When underactive, the dark, it lacks courage, it gives power away, and it detaches from others. When overactive, it abuses power, relies too heavily on others, and is overconfident, taking more than their share. Part of shadow work involves noticing the distortion of the gift. The feminine as an archetype is receptive, intuitive, communal, and creative. We all have feminine and masculine energies within us, and our expression of them changes depending on our external and internal context shifting. An underactive feminine is disconnected from their community, from their intuition, from their magnetism. Underactive feminine energy lacks safety internally as well as externally, whilst an overactive feminine is chaotic, messy, and destructive of relationships. When integrated, the dark feminine is unapologetically expressive, sensual without shame, magnetic without manipulation, trusting their intuition and their divine timing. An integrated dark feminine receives devotion with gratitude. They know themselves as a natural gift and that the act of their receiving devotional energy is a gift to those who long to give it. The integrated dark feminine is spellcraft in motion, and making the perfumes that I do was mostly through interacting intuitively with their ingredients, listening to the earth's whispers and spiritual energies. This is me connecting to my dark feminine energy, receiving guidance by entering my spiritual and sensual nature, while sharing the witchy blessing is more of a light masculine devotional expression. So far, I've described a soulful expression of the dark feminine, and every archetype has a shadow. Before embodying their power fully, the dark feminine often wrestles with their shadow. In shadow, we suppress sensuality, fearing pleasure as manipulative or shameful. And the dark feminine in shadow doubts their intuition and as such loses faith in spiritual connection. They can feel guilty for being magnetic, powerful, or too much. Often repressing desire and wildness, they can disconnect from their joy and their expression. And what's suppressed, it distorts, and these distortions leave the dark feminine feeling unsafe, unworthy, or out of alignment with their deeper truth. What looks like mystery can, in shadow, become silence born of shame. Have you heard of shadow work? We have videos explaining how to work with these distorted energies and a transformational program to help you move through and integrate the shadow associated with this and 3 other archetypes. Inside, There are rituals and expansive processes to alchemically shift you and your life into your soulful expression that's waiting to shine. Integration is a cure. Reclaiming pleasure as sacred is a path to wholeness. It's our natural state to be embodying, magnetizing, free from desire and guilt. To be walking into the world unapologetically radiant, a living reminder that sensuality itself is divine. If you'd like to embody this archetype in daily life, I've created a natural perfume called Dark Feminine. Watch the video that I made breaking down the scent that also touches on how to use it in ritual. If you want to learn more about this archetype, check out our extensive and growing library of short animated reels. They're organized into playlists. There are examples of deities, public figures, musicians, and characters from movies and shows for each archetype. Each short video has a short ritual for you to deepen into your connection with this archetype, and deeper information and ritual exploration in the description. Some even have invocations and evocations.